I have never been to Chipotle. I know, horrible words. Some would kill me for saying that, but it's true. I have never been to Chipotle in my whole life. I hear Chipotle's pretty good. I'd love to try it. It's just there's so many good places around me. When I'm hungry, I'm like, man, I kind of want to go to a place that I know I like rather than let's go to a place I'm going to gamble on. And then I feel like I wasted money if I don't like it. You know, I could have gotten something I actually know I like. That's how I am when I go get fast food or when I go eat out somewhere. I'm like, oh, well, I already know I like this thing. Let me get this instead of trying something new. I know I should try Chipotle sometime, but it's just something I haven't gotten around to yet. I will in the future, though, for sure. But I've never been to Chipotle, but even though I've never been to Chipotle, I saw this trend going around recently where people are pretending like they're filming the employee that gives, I've never been to Chipotle. I guess it's like Subway where they put stuff on your bowl. They put food on your bowl. They're pretending to film the employee putting food on the bowl because apparently Chipotle has this really bad problem of skimping out and not giving customers a lot of food on their bowl. And so the method is that you film the employee making your food, and the consensus is that the employee won't skimp out on the portions because they don't want the bad publicity or reviews. Which, I'm gonna be honest, this makes absolutely no sense at all to me. I've worked a customer service job before. I've worked at Walmart, and I couldn't care if there was a whole film crew recording anything that I was doing. I just do not care about a company's profits. I do not care anything about the company because the company does not care for me. They pay me nothing. They work me a lot. There's just absolutely no reason why I would care about the billion-dollar corporation that is employing me. And I don't know if this is just something in people's heads that they think they're getting more food, because I can't imagine a minimum wage work. Well, it's not minimum wage. I think the federal minimum wage is like $7 or something, which isn't even livable. So the corporate set minimum wage, basically, that's what the employee is working for. There's just no possible way that they would care if you're filming them making their fucking food. I would argue that the employee would be even more upset if you just decided to film them while they're doing their job. I know I would be super upset if somebody decided to film me while I'm just trying to get through my shift, trying to make an extra buck, I would be really annoyed. But here's the method. I'll go ahead and play the video now.
Perfect. Perfect. I like it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Thank you, brother. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Brother, can I have cheese? Yes. And a sour cream at the top. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it, man. That's it. So gas. How many calories I'm eating? That's pretty big, huh?
So this video looks like it was originally posted on TikTok. It has 30 million views on Twitter. I don't know how many it has on TikTok, but this has been seen a ton of times. And so I saw this post too. This looks like a joke. I can't imagine that this is a real thing that happened. All these people with their phones out. The guy has a full camera. The dude has a boom mic. Like, I cannot imagine that is real. This is probably just some troll that somebody is doing for fun. But my God, I look at this and I think how annoying this must be for the employee, dude. I feel like instead of harassing an employee and taking fucking video of them just making food and doing their job, people should probably ask, why does Chipotle do this? Why is it in their business practice to not give people a lot of food? I wonder why. It's obviously to make more money because, if they give people all their food, then they have to buy more food. They lose out on money. That's clearly why they're doing it. It's the same thing with the tipping. People get so mad Like, if you're a DoorDash driver, people will get so mad at the person who ordered the food for not tipping, or like anywhere, because every single place basically nowadays have those tip things where they're like, how much do you want to tip? 10%, 15%, 20%? How about 0? I would love to tip 0, but you know, out of the kindness of my heart, I see that tip button and I see that person staring at me and I'm like, shit, I may as well tip 10%. But it's one of those things too where people get so mad at the customer for not tipping, instead of asking, why is my employer making it so I have to survive off tips? This is just like that. It is so obnoxious. If I worked at Chipotle and somebody came in with the camera filming me doing my job, making their food, I would literally just troll them. I would go ahead and be like, all right, man, you get 3 scoops of rice, 2 beans. I hope that sounds right. Like I said, I've never been to Chipotle, so I'm just making shit up. But it looks like that's what this guy got in the video I showed earlier, where he was like, check out this epic phone method. So yeah, I feel like people should do that. I feel like that would be really funny, and that would actually be a better TikTok video. You could probably make enough money off of that if the employee does that stupid little goofy thing and you film it. You would probably make more money off of that than actually like being a food influencer trying to give a legit honest review of Chipotle. But this whole method is just so incredibly stupid and goofy. I love how the original Twitter post for this says, when you film the employees, they won't skip out because they don't want bad publicity or reviews. I can promise you, employees do not care about the publicity of Chipotle or the bad reviews at Chipotle. When I worked at Walmart, I didn't care if somebody took a video of me and said I was the worst employee ever. I just did not care, and I doubt anybody does either. Employees also don't ever care about the company. I knew a ton of coworkers at Walmart that would just steal shit. Steal like a pack of gum, steal a whole liter of lemonade. You know, just all that stuff. Steal a little cute plush toy. I mean, the employees do not care about the corporation at all. So I just find this whole situation incredibly goofy and obnoxious. Just don't do this. Please do not do this. The employees are just trying to work. They're just trying to get some cash and go. They do not want to be here anyway. Don't harass them. Don't film them. It is so degenerate. And yeah, I just wanted to talk about this silly little thing. But yeah. All right. Bye, y'all.